In a small and quiet village, surrounded by green hills and dusty roads, lives a poor mother and her only daughter, Dharmi. Dharmi was known throughout the village for her extraordinary beauty. People admired her face and the way she walked with pride. However, behind that beauty was a heart filled with arrogance. Dharmi was lazy, selfish, and ashamed of her own mother. She never helped her mother work, and she refused to walk beside her in public. To Dharmi, her mother's worn clothes and tired face were a disgrace. Her beauty was only on the outside, but inside, her heart was as cold as stone. She spoke harshly, looked down on her mother, and never once showed gratitude for the sacrifices made for her. This story is not about a curse, but it is a story about pride that blinded love, about shame that destroyed a bond, and about words that wounded deeper than any blade. A bond between a mother and a child should be filled with love, respect, and gratitude. But in this story, that bond slowly rotted, poisoned by arrogance and denial, and when regret finally came, it was already too late. This is the tragic story of the crying stone. Every day, the mother worked tirelessly. Her hands were rough, her body weak, yet her heart remained strong. Meanwhile, Dharmi lived comfortably, never realizing how much her mother had sacrificed.
Good morning, Mariam.
Morning.
Working hard again? You look so pale. You should rest.
I need to finish this before we go to the market. Dharmi, look at your nails. They are perfect. You shouldn't stay outside too long. The dust will ruin your skin.
You're right. This house is dirty and hot. I hate it here.
Dharmi, my child, please help me finish this work. The sun is getting hot.
Help you? Are you kidding? If I work under the sun, my skin will turn dark. I don't to be ugly like you.
Dharmi, beauty is not just about the face. You must learn to work hard.
Stop lecturing me. I'm destined to be a princess, not a servant.
In the same place, under the same sun, two hearts lived very different lives.
Mom, my face powder is empty. I need a new one. And I want that imported soap.
Yes, Auntie. A girl as beautiful as Dharmi need expensive things. Don't be so stingy. But Dharmi, we don't have enough money. We need to buy rice first.
If you don't buy it for me, I want it.
Alright. I will buy it for you. But please,
accompany me to the market. I cannot carry all heavy bags on.
Fine, but listen to me. Walk behind me. Don't walk beside me.
Yes, my child.
Those words were simple, yet they struck deeper than any scream. A daughter asked her mother to walk behind, not because the road was narrow, but because pride had taken over her heart. In that moment, the mother was no longer a guide, no longer a soldier, but someone to be hidden. She stood still for a second, holding the pain that words could not describe. Her lips wanted to speak, her heart wanted to scream, but love taught her to remain silent. She nodded, not because she agreed, but because a mother's love always gives way. The road ahead looked ordinary, yet the journey had already changed. With every step she would take later, the way would not come from the bags, but from the shame placed upon her. Darmi walked first, unaware that her footsteps were breaking something sacred behind her. That silence was not empty, it was filled with patience, sorrow, and a love that was slowly running out. And so, before their feet touched the long road to the market, before fate reveals its cruel answer, the one was already created. What followed was not just a journey of steps, but a journey toward regret that would come far too late.
Hi Darmi. Wow, studying today. What are you doing?
Hi, I'm just going to the market to do some shopping.
And who is that old woman behind you? Is she your mother?
Her, my mother? No way. Look at her clothes. She is my servant, my slave. Does she look Darmi mother? Of course not.
Oh, good. Let me check
Each step felt heavier, not because of the bag she carried, but because of the words spoken by her own child. Those words echoed in her mind, repeating again and again, wounding her heart with every breath she took. She walked behind her daughter, not as a mother, but as someone who had been denied her place. Her body was tired, her hands were trembling, yet she forced herself to keep moving. Every step carried patience, every silence carried pain. She prayed quietly, hoping that one day her daughter realized how deeply she had hurt her. But fate was already moving, slowly guiding them toward a moment that would change everything.
You are the most beautiful girl in this village. But why do you let your mother to bring the heavy bags? How many times do I have to tell people? She is not my mother. She is just a dirty servant I found on the street.
Darmi, enough. I cannot take this anymore.
What? Are you complaining, servant? Pick me the bags.
Oh God, I have been patient for so long. But my doctor has hurt my heart so deeply. She treats her own mother like an animal. Please God, punish her, give her a lesson.
Mom, what is happening? What? I can't move my legs. Mom, my legs, they are turning into stone. Mom, help me, I'm sorry. She is crazy. It hurts.
Quiet, my child. The prayer has been heard.
Mom, forgive me. I'm sorry.
The sky darkened slowly, as if nature itself had heard the mother's painful prayer. The wind grew restless, the air became heavy, and the lights that once surrounded Dharmi began to fade away. What was once beauty, praised by many and admired by all, started to disappear, taken piece by piece by an unseen force. Her flawless skin lost its glow, her graceful body began to stiffen, and fear replaced the pride that once filled her heart. Regret finally arrived, flooding her soul all at once. She cried, she begged, she called out for forgiveness with a voice full of terror. But regret came too late. Time no longer listened. The sky did not answer. Prayer had already been granted, and fate could no longer be changed. This story is not only about a curse, but about a broken relationship between a mother and her child. Through this drama, we can see how words and attitudes can hurt more deeply than physical pain. The character of Dharmi shows how pride and arrogance can slowly destroy love, while the mother represents patience, sacrifice, and unconditional love. The message of this drama is very clear and meaningful. The message of this drama is very clear and meaningful. We should always respect and appreciate our parents, especially our mothers, who have given us life and never stop loving us. This story reminds us that when we hurt our parents' hearts, regret often comes too late. Therefore, we should be more humble, grateful, and kind to our parents because their love is something that can never be replaced.
Good morning, Mariam. Work hard.
Look at her clothes. She is my slave. My servant. Salah. Hayo. Ini bersponsori Bang BCB.
But why do you let your mother to carry all those bags heavy? Heavy bags!
She is not my mother. Salah kakak. She is just a dirty servant. Itu udah nempel kan itu kan?
Tiru.
Nah lompat gini.
Emang nijak naon gitu eta? Tai naon? Mana dari? Duduh, teuing tai. Besok tak garokan ikut apa sih tak Yas? Jeung sukuna apa? Keempeun.
Jamur beuna.